Do you believe that the first 5 minutes after waking up can truly influence your lifespan and overall health for years to come? I'm not talking about anything dramatic or overwhelming. Rather, it's the small choices, what you drink first, how you move, or what you eat upon rising, that can decide whether you stay healthy until 85 or even 105. Science has already confirmed this. Many older adults who adopt this simple morning habit significantly reduce their risk of stroke, maintain sharp memory, and preserve physical strength akin to someone decades younger. But here is the unfortunate truth. Most people over 65 either don't know about this or choose to ignore it. You won't, because today I'm going to guide you through a complete 5-minute morning routine featuring 5 specific steps, what top medical experts call the golden formula for boosting longevity, vitality, and mental clarity in later life. Before we dive into the details, let me start with a virtual handshake and a quick question to get to know you better. What's your name, and where are you watching from? Which city or country? Please leave a comment below. I truly want to connect with this amazing community of older adults who are actively taking charge of their health. And if you enjoy practical, easy-to-follow advice like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss the next powerful tip for living longer, healthier, and more independently. To help you grasp the real impact of this habit, let me share the story of Robert, a man who once believed his health was beyond saving, until he started doing one very simple thing every morning. Robert is 69 years old, retired after decades as a civil engineer in a coastal town in Maine. 2 years ago, he began to notice a steady decline in his health. Fatigue weighed on him daily. His joints ached each morning, and a recent cardiovascular exam gave his doctor serious cause for concern. Robert told me, "I used to think I might not live long enough to see my grandchildren grow up." But everything changed when a retired physician neighbor shared with him a simple 5-minute morning routine. At first, Robert was skeptical like many others, but he decided to try it anyway, saying, "I had nothing to lose." Within weeks, he began feeling a difference. 6 months later, his doctor was amazed by the improvements in his health. Blood pressure, cholesterol, even his EKG showed remarkable progress. Now at 71, Robert's body resembles that of a healthy 56-year-old. "I feel like I've been given a second chance at life," he told me. And it all started with just 5 simple elements that he gradually added to his morning routine to gently awaken his body every single day. Element 1. The Morning Hydration Protocol. The very moment your eyes open at dawn, your body is already whispering a silent warning. It's deeply dehydrated. Even if you didn't feel thirsty throughout the night, nearly half a liter of water quietly slipped away through your breath and sweat, leaving your body craving replenishment. This subtle dehydration does more than just make you feel tired or sluggish. It thickens your blood, forcing your heart and blood vessels to work harder than they should. This hidden strain is one of the crucial reasons why strokes and heart attacks most often occur within the first hour or two after waking, especially in those of us over 65. But here lies the hopeful truth. Respected institutions like Stanford University and the Mayo Clinic have shown that simply starting your day with proper hydration can ease this burden on your heart. It improves your circulation, sharpens brain function, and fuels your metabolism for the day ahead. So, what's the practical step you can take right now? It's surprisingly simple and yet profoundly effective. Before you even rise from your bed, reach for a glass and drink about 500 milliliters, roughly 17 ounces, of water at room temperature, with a splash of freshly squeezed lime juice added in. Why room temperature water? Because cold water causes your blood vessels to tighten. slowing down the very circulation your body desperately needs upon waking. Room temperature water, on the other hand, gently relaxes your vessels, encouraging blood to flow freely where it's needed most, especially to your heart and brain. And that squeeze of lime. It's more than flavor. It delivers natural electrolytes, potassium, and vitamin C, all working together to soften your arteries, regulate blood pressure, and provide a gentle anti-inflammatory boost. This small ritual softly awakens your cardiovascular system. No pills, no fuss. But timing is everything here. You must drink this healing elixir within the very first minute after opening your eyes. Before coffee, before breakfast, before any other sip or bite. Just this one small habit, repeated day after day, has the power to transform your circulation and support your long-term health in ways you might never have imagined. Yet, hydration alone is just the beginning. To truly awaken your body's flow, you must also activate your circulation. That's where the second element comes in, a simple 60-second movement sequence that, according to top cardiologists, can dramatically reduce your risk of stroke and nourish blood flow to your brain throughout the day. If you've stayed with me this far, I want you to know how deeply I respect your commitment to your health. To show you're here and ready, type 1 in the comments below. Let's walk this path of wellness together. Element 2. Circulation reset in the first 60 seconds. Now that your body has been gently hydrated, it's time to stir your circulation awake, quickly and effectively. After lying still all night, your blood tends to settle in your lower body, especially your legs, causing a temporary slowdown. This can leave your brain starved for oxygen, often triggering dizziness, imbalance, or even more serious issues like blood clots, which are a significant risk as we age. Studies from the University of Michigan reveal that without immediate blood redistribution upon waking, the day begins sluggish. Blood vessels constrict, and brain circulation falters. But here's the good news. Dr. Samantha Reyes, a leading expert in geriatric circulation, assures us that a simple 1-minute movement can increase blood flow to the brain by over 40%. That's a powerful way to lower stroke risk and awaken your mind with refreshing clarity. This exercise is gentle, equipment-free, and can be done right beside your bed. As you stand, plant your feet shoulder-width apart. Reach both arms slowly above your head while inhaling deeply through your nose. Then, lower your arms gradually as you exhale softly through your mouth. Next, roll your shoulders backward 5 times, then forward 5 times, like gently shaking off the remnants of sleep. Finally, raise your heels off the floor 10 times, slowly lifting and lowering to help pump blood from your legs back to your heart, your body's natural circulation boost. Though brief, this routine floods your body with fresh energy. You'll notice your mind clearing, your body warming, and the morning heaviness melting away. With this simple daily practice, you nurture both your heart and brain, strengthening them naturally without medication. Once your body is well hydrated and circulation is flowing, it is primed to receive nourishment. Yet, here lies a silent challenge many don't realize. If you skip protein within the first 30 minutes after waking, your body will quietly start breaking down its own muscle tissue to create energy. This hidden process is surprisingly common in adults over 65, and if left unchecked, it leads to gradual muscle loss, even if you eat well during the rest of the day. That's why the next essential step, the protein timing method, is a cornerstone for preserving muscle strength, flexibility, and your independence as you age. Element 3. The protein timing method. As your body awakens from rest, it enters a delicate phase, one where muscle tissue is especially vulnerable. This is why the third key element in your morning routine is not just about eating protein, but when you eat it. Many believe that simply consuming enough protein during the day is enough. But for those of us over 65, timing matters just as much as quantity. Scientific studies from the National Institute on Health reveal that between roughly 3 a.m. and 8 a.m., your body speeds up muscle breakdown more than usual. Without fresh protein during this window, your body quietly begins to cannibalize its own muscles for energy. This silent muscle loss steals strength, weakens your immune system, and sadly raises the risk of dangerous falls, threats we must take seriously. But here is the encouraging news. Dr. Caroline Mitchell, a leading expert in senior nutrition, found that seniors who consume 25 to 30 grams of quality protein within 30 minutes of waking experience up to 64% less muscle loss over 5 years compared to those who delay or skip breakfast altogether. Imagine preserving your muscle strength simply by shifting when you eat, not just what you eat. Whether it's a creamy whey protein shake, 4 to 5 egg whites plus a whole egg, or a bowl of Greek yogurt with added protein powder, starting your day with protein sets a powerful foundation. For those who prefer vegetarian options, soft tofu, cottage cheese, or high-quality plant-based protein blends from pea and rice are excellent choices. The secret lies not just in the food itself, but in seizing this golden morning window, nourishing your body before it starts breaking itself down. If you've ever wondered why, despite eating well, you feel weaker with time, this protein timing method might be the missing link. With this small but crucial change, you'll notice increased strength, better energy, improved mobility, less back pain, and vital support for your brain and heart. Now that you've provided your muscles with the fuel they need, the next essential step is to make sure those muscles and joints can move freely and smoothly from the very start of your day. Many overlook this, and it's why stiffness, loss of independence, and falls become so common as we age. So let's gently flow into element 4. If you've stayed with me until now, I want you to know how much I appreciate your dedication. Please type 3 in the comments below to show you're here with me. And if this video has helped, share it with someone you love. Element 4. The 90-second mobility sequence. After a night of peaceful stillness, it's natural that your body feels a little stiff and slow to move. But for older adults, this stiffness can become a dangerous barrier. Even a simple, careless movement, bending, twisting, stepping out of bed, can cause slips, strains, or joint injuries. Many suffer chronic joint pain and reduced mobility simply because they skip a few minutes of gentle movement each morning. Orthopedic specialists at the Cleveland Clinic explain that during sleep, the synovial fluid, our joint's natural lubricant, thickens. Without actively warming it up, your first movements happen with friction, slowly causing wear and tear that leads to arthritis and joint degeneration. Thankfully, the remedy is beautifully simple. After your circulation has been reset, dedicate just 90 seconds to a gentle sequence that oils your joints and warms your muscles. Begin seated on the edge of your bed. Slowly rotate each ankle 10 times clockwise, then 10 times counterclockwise. Next, circle your knees 10 times each way. Then stand up, holding a chair or your bed for balance if needed. Gently sway your upper body side to side 5 times on each side. Slowly rotate your torso left and right. Finally, finish with 10 slow backward shoulder rolls, releasing any tension left behind. This short routine might seem small, but its impact is profound. Your joints will glide more smoothly, stiffness will melt away, your balance will strengthen, and your risk of falling diminishes, especially if you've struggled with back, knee, or spinal issues. Now your body is hydrated, circulation flowing, muscles nourished, and joints loosened, each element building upon the last in a harmonious dance toward health. Yet, there remains one final and arguably most vital step: awakening your mind. Because if your thoughts are foggy or unfocused, no matter how strong your body is, your days won't be fully lived. So let's move together into Element 5, the practice that guards your memory, sharpens your focus, and keeps your mind clear deep into your golden years. Element 5, Mental Clarity Exercise. As we arrive at the final and perhaps most profound element of this morning ritual, our focus shifts from muscles and joints to the very organ that shapes every moment of our lives: our brain. It's a common belief that memory loss and cognitive decline are inevitable after 65, but today's science offers a far brighter reality. You can nurture your mental clarity, maintain quick reflexes, and sharpen your thinking, simply by activating your brain in the right way from the moment you wake. Researchers at the Cognitive Longevity Institute at the University of Washington remind us that morning is a precious window, a golden opportunity to form new neural connection. Especially within the first 30 minutes of waking, your brain is extraordinarily sensitive to cognitive stimulation, which can trigger the release of a crucial protein called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. This remarkable protein acts like nourishing fertilizer for your brain cells, encouraging growth, resilience, and longevity. And here's the comforting truth: you don't need complicated puzzles or to learn a new language every day to reap these benefits. Instead, a simple, deeply effective exercise can unlock your brain's potential, mentally retracing your previous day in reverse. Once you've completed your earlier morning steps, take a quiet moment to sit peacefully and close your eyes for about a minute. Begin to visualize yesterday's events backward, from dinner moving to lunch, then breakfast. Recall who you spoke with, the things you did, the places you visited. Let your mind gently reconstruct the day in reverse order, starting with the most recent moments and stepping gradually toward the earliest. As this practice becomes familiar, gently challenge yourself by expanding your memory to 2 days prior, or by weaving in vivid details: the clothes you wore, the weather outside, the feelings stirring within you. Clinically, such exercises have shown the power to preserve cognitive function comparable to people a decade or two younger. Just 1 minute each morning spent this way not only strengthens your short-term memory, but also acts as a shield against dementia, the quiet fear many older adults carry, yet feel unsure how to face. Dear friends, as we reflect on the journey of today's video, we see that dedicating just 5 minutes each morning, divided into 5 simple, purposeful elements, can lay the groundwork for living with greater sharpness, health, and independence well beyond 65. From proper hydration to jump-starting circulation, timely protein intake, joint mobility, and finally, brain activation, each step flows naturally into the next, creating a holistic harmony of well-being. It might sound almost too simple to be true, but often it is these seemingly small, consistent habits that determine whether we grow frail and dependent or continue to thrive with strength and inspiration into our 90s and beyond. If you ask me what truly shapes longevity, I won't speak of medications or hospitals. I will speak of the daily rituals you choose to embrace. And it all begins with how you greet the morning. So tomorrow, when your eyes open, I invite you to step into these 5 steps. No need to overhaul your life. Simply start by transforming the way you start your day. If today's insights have resonated with you, please tap the like button. Share which element you plan to begin with in the comments below, and subscribe with notifications turned on so I can walk alongside you on this journey toward a longer, healthier, and more meaningful life. And if you have loved ones over 65, family, friends, neighbors, please share this video with them. What you offer may be more than advice. It could be the key to unlocking a fuller, richer, and more hopeful chapter of their lives.